there are still 100 million Americans that read newspapers. It's a, you know, it's a huge audience of people searching for news, well educated, and Sunday newspapers are actually doing quite well. You know, your old friend Mike Klingensmith, the founder of Entertainment Weekly and publisher, president of Sports Illustrated, CFO of Time Inc., is now the CEO of the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, one of Parade's newest partners. Their Sunday editions, which is their most important day, are actually growing by 6%. Across Parade's 630 newspapers, our sort of same store sales only declined by 0.5%. Across 630 newspapers, 32.5 million circulation. We increased our circulation this year, and all, you know, it's all tied into distribution agreements and promotion agreements, but our circulation increased by 600,000 this year. So I think, long before I go on to meet my maker, these newspapers are going to be around, and we're in arguably the best in the country that provide a huge service to their communities. And will they change? Surely. There will be already, in 22 or 23 of the top 25 markets, the largest local site is the newspaper site. So we syndicate our content for Dash and Parade across 500 of those newspapers now, and reach an audience online of 500 million people monthly, 50 million people, I'm sorry, even I can go off a little bit. So I think it's, the tale of the newspaper world and the innovation that's happening in that world are really a fascinating story, going to go on for a long time. We have a lot of plans. We've tried to, stay focused on, when we build a digital business, we not only build it ourselves with a parade.com domain, but we build it in partnership with these 500 newspapers. So you want to be good at what you're doing. So before you go to the next thing, it's important to make sure the Dash is successful. Tracy Altman's done a very nice job at that. We were happily named by a fellow by the name of Samir as one of the launches of the year, which we're incredibly proud of, and all of our people. But we were also profitable last year. In our first year of not fully monthly, we were published 11 times, and we made a little money. So it's important to be, so do we have plans? Absolutely. We have plans for, Parade celebrates all that's good in America. It brings a smile to people's, faces when they hear about Parade. I remember reading Parade. I remember seeing it in my house when I grew up, and, whatever town it might be. And, there's a lot of great history. So we feel that we can do some really interesting special interest publications that are digital only, some apps surrounding our personality parade, thematically around, certain important holidays. And I also think we can create some big standalone, publishing issues that we can distribute with a number of our key partners. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm excited about getting at them, and I'm excited about getting at them this year. Last year was such a challenging year in some ways that I want to make sure that our base is really solid. But you'll, I hope, continue to see us grow and maybe launch something else before the end of this year. I came to Parade, I don't know how old I was when I came to Parade. I was 56. I've been here 2.5 years. I've worked at a number of other places. I really, really like the people here. I'm blessed to work with our editor, Maggie Murphy, the woman next door, Allison Werder, some very talented publishers, and Brett and Tracy, and 150 other folks. So I want to make Parade, I want to develop it into all that it can be. I want it to be successful on multiple platforms, and I want these people to learn the trade and the trades well here, so they can go on to, enjoy a really successful career at other places. And I want Parade to be a great place to work. So that's a tall enough order in a tumultuous town.